Hey guys, welcome to our geology project.
Orogenic or orogenic belts develop while a continental plate is crumpled and is pushed upward to form mountain ranges, and involve a great range of geological processes collectively. 10 orogenic belts include the Taconic Belt, the Ouachita Belt, the Wampai Belt, the Andine Belt, the Ebernine Belt, the Svenkopfinane Belt, the Alpine Belt, the Kimmerman Belt, the Himalayan Belt, and the Sleaford Belt.
I'm going to explain the relationship between elastic and plastic solids and with faulting and folding. If they are elastic solids, they will break and form faults, while plastic solids will fold instead of breaking. The deeper we are, the more it acts like a plastic solid, and towards the surface it would act more like an elastic solid.
A normal fault forms during the extension of the crust. The hanging wall moves down. A reverse fault forms from the shortening of the crust. The hanging wall moves up and the fault is steep. A thrust fault forms during a shortening of the crust. The fault slope is gentle. Left lateral strike-slip fault is a strike-slip fault that slides past each other. There is no vertical displacement. If objects on the other side of the fault move to the left, then the fault is left lateral. Oblique stripe slip. Both have horizontal and vertical displacement. Anticline is a fold that is convex up and has its oldest beds at its core. Syncline is a fold with younger layers closer to the center of the structure. A monocline is a step-like fold in rock strata consisting of a zone of steep. Plunging fold is the tilting of the fold towards the front or back end. All anticlines and synclines have some degree of plunge. A dome is an up-arch series of strata with beds on all sides dipping away from the center throughout 360 degrees. An eroded surface indicates the rocks become progressively younger away from the center of the structure. A basin is a down-arch series of strata with beds on all sides dipping in toward the center throughout 360 degrees. An eroded surface indicates the rocks become progressively older away from the center of the structure.
Okay, so I'm going to define a strike and a dip. A strike is the angle between an imagery horizontal zone line, which is the strike line, on a structure in the direction to true north. The angle of the structure's slope, more precisely, is the angle between the horizontal plane to the dip line parallel to the steepest slope on the structure. It is measured in a vertical plane perpendicular to the strike.
Hi, I'm Keass. You might be wondering right now, what is isostasy, and how is it going to affect my family? Well, I can answer one of those questions for you at this moment. Now, isostasy plays a key role in the formation of mountains. Specifically, isostasy is the vertical movement of the crust based on the buoyancy under the mountain.
I'm going to tell you some examples of orogenesis from each type of the following plate boundaries. From a convergent with examples of folds and thrust belts, an example would be the Himalayas. And with divergent with examples of fault block mountains, it would be the East African Rift.
But wait, there's more. You might be wondering, why are we filming from a bathroom right now? But that's not important. I actually have a fun fact about isostasy to tell you. Now, just like blocks of wood and water float higher the thicker that they are, the crust rises and sinks because it is lighter than the underlying mantle. Thank you, and good night.
Orogenic collapse is the process in which mountains collapse under their own weight after spreading out laterally. This is due to the spread in a divergent plate dominance.
Thanks for watching our video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you learned something.
The type of girl you wanted to, all of my bubble gum.